In today's video, we'll be taking a glimpse at Acura's legendary cars from the 90s and 2000s and compare them with the advanced technology-driven vehicles of today. We'll explore the brand's journey from the iconic classics like the Integra, RSX, and NSX and their legendary rise to fame, as well as the new, refined, modern Acuras like the TLX, MDX, and RDX, as well as everything else in between. My first car was a 94 Integra LS, so Acura holds a true place in my heart. And in my late 20s, I also bought a 98 Integra, both of which are now sold. And looking back, I think to myself, damn, I was such a fool for selling those cars. But enough about me, let's get into today's video and ask the question, does Acura still have the same essence in today's modern models? Let's get started. Ah yes, the golden age of Acura. The Integra, NSX, RSX, Legend, and Vigor, all coming from an era where handling was top priority for drivers looking to push their limits. These models were known for their double wishbone suspension, exceptional weight distribution, and the joy of having a manual transmission. Each played a significant role in establishing Acura's reputation for delivering an outstanding driving experience. From the B-Series motors that were in high demands in the 90s to the top-tier K-Series motors, Honda and Acura continuously evolve with their amazing powertrains. I remember the first time I hopped in the backseat of a GSR. I was all cramped up because my brother in the front seat had pushed his chair back. But even with the driver, myself, or my brother packed in there, you could still feel that VTEC kick in after 5,000 RPMs. And the sound that motor made for the time was unmatched. There was no better feeling of cruising down the street with your windows down, dropping a gear, and hitting that red line. Fast forward to today, Acura's new age models are refined, luxurious, and have aggressive styling. The TLX, ILX, RDX, and modern day MDX offer serious aesthetic appeal. With the A-Spec and Type S trim levels, these models offer a wide range of experiences for every driver. The factory turbocharged V6 engines provide sufficient enough power to enjoy as a daily driver, but with a few aftermarket modifications and a proper tune, you can easily push these vehicles to 500 horsepower. Coming from a background in the JDM car scene in the 2000s myself, not only do these new age vehicles have the powertrain platform to perform, they also have the looks to back up the price tag. Now I know some people might not like the power they're putting down out of the box, but I do believe the J Series and the godlike K Series motors are more than capable of handling some respectable power gains. Back in the 90s and 2000s, Integras were at the forefront of the JDM scene. Even today, you'll see many enthusiasts maintaining and showcasing their pride and joys at JDM events across the nation and world for that matter. Whether they're built for going low and slow and cruising, or transformed into fully built all-wheel drive racing machines, these Integras push the limits of performance and style. Enthusiasts continue to innovate, bringing new ideas to life even after 30 years. Not only did the Integras find glory within the car enthusiast, but so did the RSX and higher-priced NSX. Both cars play a massive role in the shaping of the idea and branding behind Acura, but one was far more attainable than the other. The RSX in the 2000s was as common as they come, as you could see them on the roads of every major city or car event. Having a K20 in them from the factory allowed people tuning them to slap on their preferred forced induction systems like turbochargers or superchargers, throw on a full exhaust and intake, swap out the stock fuel pump, injectors, and easily be able to hit 500 horsepower. And with the base trim and Type S trim weighing under 2,900 pounds, those cars could throw you in the back of your seat like you weighed nothing. Moving along to the NSX, we look at a car that will always be a sight for sore eyes. The timelessness of the body lines, its stance, and the way it has the ability to make anyone in the car scene feel like they've just saw greatness firsthand. Just seeing one in person makes you feel like $1,000,000. Maybe I'm cliche with the way I'm thinking, but being up close to one brings out the biggest smile on my face. The time and dedication it takes to build these remarkable vehicles are shown in the details, and every car enthusiast can appreciate them, even if only for a glance as it roars by on the road. Some of my favorite Acuras look similar in their build, which happen to be the first gen TSX from 2004 to 2008 and the third gen TL also from 2004 to 2008. I mention these specific cars because from then and up until now, I always appreciate seeing one of these fixed up. Whether it have more of a stance approach or a race build, they both look amazing. Even stock, non-modified ones, when kept in great condition, make my head turn. They both look amazing in my opinion, and each of them provide enough of an alternative to the market for their time. Today you can even find some going for around $5,000 to $15,000 depending on the condition, mileage, and trim level. But ask me which one of them I prefer more, and I'd have to go with the TSX. Overall, the car just looks more balanced in its appearance. And as for the list of mods you can do with that K-Series motor, it's almost limitless. The TL is no slouch though, as the Type S trim was equipped with the J35A8 engine, cranking out 286 horsepower from the factory. And with a manual transmission, you'll undoubtedly have a recipe for fun. Like other Acura models, if you add on a supercharger or turbocharger, you'll definitely feel the power behind each pull relative to the year they were sold in that respect. As we look at the modern era of Acura, we're just beginning to scratch the surface with these vehicles to see if they can stand the test of time. While they carry the torch well and elevate the essence of the past legends, they're still in their early days. Acura's ability to blend its technology with its styling and luxury to meet consumer desire is obvious. But will it be enough to keep fans coming back? Only time will tell. But if I can put up the Integra Type S, TLX Type S, and the MDX Type S up against the best of the past time, they have a pretty great future. The turbocharged motors can definitely handle more power thrown at them, and Honda and Acura are known for their reliability. They'll only be more reliable as the K20C1 and J30AC are truly built for that entry level of performance, pushing anything above the 458 horsepower mark, and you'll definitely need to start swapping out internal components. But the platform is there, the styling is there, the technology is there. The only thing left is for more people to start picking up on what Acura is putting out. Anytime I drive past any of these new models, even the base trim levels make me stare. I currently own a 2019 TLX A-Spec with a V6, and even though there isn't a manual option, I still enjoy the handling, power delivery, and technology features it has. Is it as fun as a GSR or Type R? That's up to the person with the keys in their hands and the pedal to the metal. But I do find myself enjoying the Sport Plus mode with the paddle shifters. Even though it isn't a manual like my Integras were, it still gives me enough to get through the city at my own pace. And I'm fine with that, for now at least. In my view, modern Acuras not only uphold the legacy, but also bring it into a new level, balancing heritage with innovation and bringing refinement and styling. Some things that the Golden Age did not have, at least out of the factory. So while the Acuras of the past hold a special place in my heart, I'm hopeful the brand will continue to push themselves and turn out vehicles worth driving like they used to in the 90s and 2000s. Thank you for sticking around if you've made it this far. If this video struck a chord in your heart, feel free to comment below with your first Acura that left a lifelong impact. Oh my god, I almost forgot to mention, my name is Zach, and I'm just getting started with this content creation thing that I'm diving headfirst into. If you enjoyed this video and hope to see similar content like it, don't forget to sub to the channel, like the video, and share your journey with others around you. That's all for today, and we'll see you next time. Until then, be easy.